Hello everyone, welcome to another great adventure over here on RJB Wildlife. On this adventure we are here at the world famous San Diego Zoo where we are going to be celebrating World Koala Day. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. As with any World Animal Day, World Koala Day is specifically centered around, obviously, koalas, but the overall conservation and awareness of this species and what's going on the continent of Australia. And here at the San Diego Zoo, they have the distinct honor and privilege of housing the world's largest koala colony outside of Australia. Now, the main goal and purpose of this vlog is to showcase the conservation efforts. So Koala Joey watch didn't last too long. We were able to get both of them here in the morning. There are two Joeys here at the San Diego Zoo. In fact, the one I'm focusing on right now is the older of the two, and she's becoming a little more independent from mom. And the other one, who I saw a little bit earlier, is still clinging on to mom, and mom's actually running around with him at the moment. Koalas are considered marsupials, which means when they give birth, the offspring goes into a pouch, and when they are born, they're about the size of your thumbnail. So very small, very vulnerable. And they go into the pouch, they develop, and then when they become a fully fledged offspring, they emerge from the pouch, they hang out with mom, but then they can also retreat if they so please. So if you're ever wondering why some of these animals are housed by themselves, it's because they are males, and males are extremely territorial. If two males are ever in a tree together, you will see a lot of biting, fighting, clawing to get them out of the tree, and then once one boots one out of the tree, that male then gets kicked out, and he has to go navigate his way and find another tree that he can claim. These animals, they tend to stake claims and territories within a certain area and where there are a certain amount of females around, which is why across the way you see a group of females together. They're not as territorial, but the males absolutely cannot be housed together. As a result of this, here at the zoo, there are about a dozen or so individual habitats that will house the individual males that are used for breeding here, and then the two main female yards that have about 8 trees in them, so that the 8 or 9 females that are in there can just kind of chill in those spaces. One of the issues that World Koala Day highlights is the wildfires that have taken place in Australia over the course of the last several years. These wildfires have been detrimental to the survival of the koala, and although this animal is not listed as an endangered species, they are only considered vulnerable. They are declining in population, mainly due to urbanization and a lot of the wildfires that have taken place in that part of the world. And because of those plights facing the koala going on in their wild native populations, this animal is steadily declining in its population numbers. And it's because of facilities like these that are actively working to save this animal from possibly facing extinction. And of course, all of the money that you spend here on your trips at the San Diego Zoo and the Safari Park respectively will go to conservation projects around the globe. Right behind me here is the store in affiliation with the Australian Outback section, and it is full of koala merch if you are interested in getting any for World Koala Day. 4 p.m. is going to be the best time to view the koalas, mainly because they're going to be a bit active, they're going to get a little bit of fresh browse in there. Ultimately, this is going to be the best time to see the Joeys, mainly because they're going to be feeding, they're going to be right there with their moms. Now, on this occasion, I was able to get Mirinda and her male Joey, Bungie, visible from the first tree in that first habitat, and a really cool experience as he's starting to move away from mom a bit and become a little bit more independent, kind of like the other one. But if you want to see these animals as little babies, you better hurry because these animals are growing at a very fast rate. So make sure to come over here as soon as possible in order to see the Joeys when they're still in a little baby size. That's going to do it for today. If you had fun on this journey, please hit the like button. And if you would like to embark on future adventures, please consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.